Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakal Kadash, giving up honor to the Apostle Elders, Great Millstone, peace and blessing with pushing the truth and sincerity in a Bible bull. All right, it's the brother in the Apostle Kadash coming at you with another lesson. All right, this time speaking on that flesh, bro, because that flesh is a come on, that we all know about that flesh. Those those vain desires that comes from the flesh. Those carnal desires that come from the flesh. All right, this body that dies, that's the flesh. All right. So if you don't know about the flesh, there you go right there. All right. Because, you got a lot of people, to fight something, you got to know your enemies. All right. And the flesh is our is our almost, you could say it's our biggest enemy because we are the flesh in some words. We in this carnal body. All right. We definitely in it. So you gotta, pick your own poison, I guess. But hey, if we getting straight to it, what I'm trying to tell you is you gotta fight that flesh. It's never gonna be, it's never gonna be, oh well, today I know that demon ain't gonna be on me, because that demon, that the flesh is a constant battle. And you wanna know what the flesh is battling with? The spirit. That's why the scripture said the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Because sometimes you want to do things, you might want to read an extra chapter, but now all of a sudden you feel tired. Or you might want to do a video, all right, but now your hands and your wrist, they feeling tired. All right, now you losing the want to do it. That's the flesh and the spirit going at it. All right. This is Luke 22, verse 46. And he said unto them, Why sleep ye? Rise and pray, lest ye enter temptation. All right. And what he's saying is, like, you don't want to get caught off guard. All right. Because, when you sleeping, you at your most vulnerable. All right. Do you got to wake up out your sleep every night and pray? Nah, nothing like that. But, hey, in your moments of weakness, you should definitely be like, well, let me go ahead and throw a prayer up. And then in your moments of strength, you should say that you should have the same mindset. All right. Whenever, me personally, I got this picture. I actually got to go get it at my old house. It's I have a picture. I drew it myself. I wrote on it. It say pray. Every time I see it, I pray. It's just it's to help me remember, pray without ceasing. Like I walk into my room, I pray. I get up off my bed. When I look up, it's right there. I pray. Or I'm leaving my room, I pray. I'm eating and I got to throw something away by the trash can. I see it, I pray. But what am I praying for? I'm praying to fight the flesh, really. I'm praying for the Lord to keep me out of these future situations, or to protect me in these future situations. Because a lot of people, they just pray to get out of the situation. Guess what? We're going to always go through something here. You got to pray for the Lord to help you in those situations. All right, I've been through plenty of situations. I know brothers have been through plenty of situations too. It never ceases. After one situation is done, you're going to have another. Maybe not. You may have a problem Monday and the Lord spare you on Tuesday, but you're going to have a problem Wednesday. All right, you see, it might not be in that literal sense, but hey, of course, the Lord have mercy on you. And some days, maybe you do get a little peace. All right, this is the hellish place we live in, but we wasn't sent here for peace. We were sent here for a punishment. So I highly doubt that you're going to be getting these long periods of peace. And if you are, I remember the apostles were saying, you need to check yourself and see if you're a man of the Lord. Because the scriptures talk about long suffering. All right. That shit. What's the whole point of the armor of protection? The armor, you have faith, the armor of righteousness. What's the whole point of that? You wear armor when you're going into a battle. All right. You don't see knights coming home and they still wearing their armor in their home. No, because they're not going into a battle. They're going into resting for peace. We not here to rest in the peace. Micah 2:10, I believe it say, damn, what do it say? It say, let's get it. Let's just pull it up. I can't believe probably just a slip of the mind, bro. I was rolling. Oh, there you go. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction. All right, so this place is not our rest. All right, simple as that. We not here to have peace and to prosper. No, we actually here. This is hell. You're here to be tormented and learn a lesson. All right. This is that seventh slavery that I believe Proverbs talked about. Why should the head be stricken anymore? This is what we talking about. This is the last time we was gonna be punished by the Most High as a whole nation. All right, because why would he keep punishing us and we keep doing wrong? All right, this is that one where we gonna learn that lesson, and we gonna if you ever had that, you keep doing something wrong and your parents keep punishing you, and then they just got to give you that all out punishment. You about to get the rod. You about to clean the whole house multiple times. You ain't going outside for 6 months. This is that one. All right, this is that one where they gonna force you to understand the Lord. This is this one for him. Like, oh, y'all still being wicked, huh? All right, we've been here for damn near 500 years. The other slaveries wasn't that long. Not to my knowledge. All right. And the thing about this slavery, we don't even know who we are as a people. All right. We here with rainbow colored hair. All right. Sodomy, all that. Come on, bro. This got to be a punishment. This is vexing to the soul. I saw a video yesterday of a transformer. All right. I'm gonna use that as the code where I saw Optimus Prime, and he, whatever the fuck it was, it had tattoos all over the face, piercings like bulging out of the skin. All right, and she said she's a Satanist, and she doesn't worship the devil, but she worships herself. And she was saying how people should, treat her like a goddess, even though she was born a man. And I just seen the video, and it was so vexing. It's like I wanted to turn everything off and just go to sleep. But at the same time, I didn't want to see that shit when I went to sleep. How you see things, the last thing you seen before you went to sleep. I didn't want to see that either. I was in so much, just so much discomfort from seeing that. I just ain't know, I just had to, I had to throw a prayer. That was the only thing left, because, bro, that shit was vexing. Akim. All right. Let me get back on these scriptures. Let me not diverse too far. All right. It say, for we walk in the flesh. Oh, it's like, I'll skip one. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 18. Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, and watching thereunto with all perseverance and supplication for all saints. All right, so you should always be praying. You should stay active in prayer. Why? Because that's our connection to the Most High. How you gonna talk to him? How he know everything, but it's a saying: a closed mouth don't get fed. If you're not gonna speak up, ain't nothing gonna change. First and foremost, you gotta have that spiritual faith that the Most High gonna help you through it. Second off, you got to put in some carnal work. All right, and don't take that the wrong way, because I know people take that word carnal. But guess what? You're going to have to read some chapters. You're going to have to study. You're going to have to go out there on the highways and byways. You're going to have to pray. That's actual physical. You got to put your hands together, don't you? All right, it's a lot of things you got to do. We're not just praying and expecting the Most High to change our life around so we can do what we want. No, you got to sacrifice time out of your day and show the Most High why you deserve it, or show him why you working so hard. Like how bad do you want it? All right, because you got niggas in them corners. That's what I'm gonna call the churches. Them corners. All right, they read for hours. Okay, they put in work. They just not doing it the right way. They not believing in the one true power. All right. So hey, you don't want to fall. You don't want to fall beneath one of them niggas because they don't know nothing. All right, but the whole point of that is just keep praying. What are we praying for? That the spirit, take over the flesh. You don't want your flesh taking over. Cause you're gonna be in a hell of a predicament. You're gonna be out here in your feelings all day, demons running through and out you. You don't want that. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. All right, so hey, we walk in that flesh, but guess what? We here in it. All right, we here in it. Let's be in the spirit. Sometimes you gotta fight them urges, but hey, it ain't nothing you could really do to the flesh, you know. I done seen some crazy Slovakia camera cut off, but hey, we right back on it. It say Galatians chapter 6:8. For he that soweth to his flesh shall the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap everlasting life. All right, so when you sow to the flesh, all right, the flesh gonna take you down the road on the left hand, a wide path without a narrow entrance. All right, that's what the flesh gonna do. The flesh gonna have you in your emotions. The flesh gonna have you doing some carnal things. All right, but you in the spirit gonna have you moving right. You know, you're gonna move accordingly to the Most High, Yahweh. All right, you're gonna follow His rules. Call Halal Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai. All right. I'm gonna actually close out with this. This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 17. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary to the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. And that's going back to one of those first verses I read, how you're gonna have those days where it's gonna be like, damn, like I want to do it, but I feel like I can't. All right, because camera cut off again. Hey, like I was saying, the flesh and the spirit, they contrary to one another. That's what the other scriptures were saying. All right, that's why you want to pray for the flesh to, be more, you want to be more in I said the flesh. You want to pray that the spirit be more. All right, you want to be more with the spirit than with the flesh. All right. Hey, I hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakadash, give it up honor to the apostle, Edis, Great Millstone. Peace and blessings of us pushing the truth in the sincerity and the Babal.